Hello, my people. It is 3:10 and I am finished with the first workshop I'm planning. It actually went way better than I expected. I thought it was going to be like dragging. It's like, it's my first day of vacation. I don't want to go back to work. And I thought I was going to have that mentality, but it was actually pretty good. And I love, because what we are doing is to benefit our students. And of course, that's what I want to do. I want to help out my students and benefit whatever I create or help out with to better my students. So that it was really good. Actually, I was pleasantly whatever. Anyway, it was good. So I do have to say though, I don't know that I've ever shared this before. Well, maybe I have, I don't know. But when I first came to this country, I was 9. I was an Esau kid, right? And I mean, my name is Santia Santiago, and obviously you know that because it's on my page or my video, whatever. So there is no way to change my name to anything other than you have a fucking Hispanic name, Santia Santiago. It doesn't get any Hispanic than that. My sister's name, on the other hand, is Marjorie Santiago. And when she came into this fucking country, well, I shouldn't say that. When she came to this country, her name was switched to Marjorie. Not Marjorie, but Marjorie, because supposedly it was an American name and she was spelling it wrong. So I'm saying that because we had a conversation, because some of these teachers are like, well, we need to help these students assimilate to this country. And I was like, no, you don't. Some of these kids do not want to assimilate to this country. Why don't you help them to acclimate themselves to this country? Why don't you help them to be a part of the activities in this country? But they don't have to assimilate. They don't have to. They don't need to do that. Assimilating, and they're like, oh, well, assimilating doesn't mean, and then we're having this conversation of, okay, I'll read that later. So they're saying, oh, can we, they're like, well, we're merging the cultures. As like, yeah, that's integration, completely different than assimilation. And I said, you know the history of the Native Americans in this country, where they had to assimilate to the culture. That's the same thing. If you say that, if you put that as a word, right? Let's say some of these teachers are going to think in their mind, well, you need to assimilate. You can't speak Spanish in my classroom. Fuck you. It's their native tongue. They can speak Spanish in there. So anyway, so I got a little heated and I tried to compose myself. And I'm a person that I keep quiet, and I keep quiet until, you just fucking push the last button. And then I said, okay, I got to speak. And then I had a colleague sitting next to me, and she's like, okay, you got to speak up. Okay, you're right. You got to speak up. I was like, fuck. So she was edging me on. Anyway. And the principal's like, yeah, this is what I want to hear. This is when you're arguing like this is a really true meeting. I was like, oh shit. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. My experience, and I'm so excited that I'm spitting everywhere. My experience with Hispanics who want children to assimilate, those are the Hispanics, and I am sorry that I'm being so labeling, but those are the Hispanics who reject their own people when they come to this country and they are struggling to assimilate or to acclimate. They're the ones that reject them. They're the ones that are like, oh, well, you're not good enough. Fuck you. I got so pissed. I was pissed. I didn't even want to look at the table anymore. I was so pissed. And the lady was like, and then she rolled her eyes at me, and I have my other colleague edging me. I was like, did you see her roll? I said, shush. Don't freaking, put more freaking lead in the fire, or logs, or whatever the fuck you put in the fire. But anyway, it got a little heated, fuck, I'm in the same boat. And this woman, she just came to this country like fucking 2 days ago, and then she's like, oh yeah, you have to assimilate. No, you the fuck, you don't have to assimilate. There's a difference. Acclimate yourself, become part of it, immerse yourself in it, allow others to learn your culture and all of that. It's a integration of cultures. It's not, don't go lady, it's not oh sure, you know, you live in this country, speak the fucking language. Fuck you, man. I was ready to fight. Oh my goodness, you know. And that is something that I struggled with, that I suffered in this country, that I felt like if you don't assimilate, then you're not worthy, you know. If you cannot speak proper English, and you know what I do have to say, and it's crazy how I tie everything to my ex, but one of the issues that I had with my ex was that she always corrected everything I said, and it pissed me the fuck off, you know. And in the beginning I was like, okay, you know, and I was like, okay, you know, and then the more she did it, it pissed me off. And so I struggled with my whole entire life, and I finally accepted, like, fuck you, my second language is English, and I do a pretty fucking good job speaking the language, so, you know, you can kiss my ass. How about that? You know, at least I can speak Spanish and English. I can read Spanish and English, you know, and, you know, you can't. So anyway, yeah, I was a little heated. It's funny because at the end of the meeting, the principal's like, oh, how many of you would like to work with the MLs, which is what we call ESOL students now, language learners or multi-language learners, who would like to work with the MLs as their and I raised my hand. He's like, yeah, Miss Santiago, that was a given. I already knew that. Because, man, freaking, I wanted to fight somebody today. Shit, woman pissed me off. I don't even know the fuck she is. I think she teaches Spanish. You know? And actually, I do know who she is because my students talk shit about that teacher. She's one of those teachers that, you know, really wants to, you know, strip the kids of their culture so they can immerse completely into this culture. And you know what? You don't have to do that. You can kind of blend a little bit of both, you know, put fucking oil and water in one, mix it up. You have a little bubbles in there, that's good, because that is authenticity, is a little different, you know. If you mix it all in and becomes one, it's boring, and it doesn't happen anyway. Water and oil don't mix. Anyway, people, it was a very and it just happened like towards the end of the meeting, so I'm still winding down because, oh my god, stupid ass woman, I'm telling you. Whew. And I thought I was gonna make just one video today, but nope. Nope. I'm telling you, I want to find out who this woman is. I think I know who she is. I'm not certain if I know who she is, but I think I know who she is. And my students talk shit about that teacher anyway. All right, anyway, I'm home. I have to pee so bad. You know? I have to pee. Pee. So I'm gonna go pee. And I'm gonna maybe chill for a little bit and do some more unpacking. Because my garage looks like a disaster. Actually, I should open it up. You know what? I was going to go through the front door, but I'm going to open the garage. Because I told my darling son, you need to clean up some of your shit from the garage. And he's got this little girlfriend. She's a really nice kid, though. I really like her. And they want to meet up on Monday. So mommy has some leeway. And if he doesn't get his shit done, then he's not going to go anywhere, no matter how much I like the girl. So let me open the garage. Should I show you guys a video of the garage? That's mean. I'm so mean. You know, one time, I am mean and I don't care. One time, it's not mean, it's assertive or direct. Maybe that's a different thing. So when my son was small, he was about 8 years old or younger, I received an email from his teacher, his PE teacher, who was actually a colleague before she was a PE teacher at that school. And says, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm having issues with Julio because, you know, he's very distracted because the girls like to play with his long hair. And I was like, So I had a conversation with my son. And I said, if I get another email from your teacher about girls playing with your hair and you not doing what you need to do, then I'm going to shave your head. Not even 2 days later, I get another email. Huh? So guess what mommy did? Yup. Mommy shaved his head. Like, shaved it. Shaved it. And girls didn't play with his hair anymore. So I'm sure that if I take away this little girlfriend of his, you know, he's going to start listening and doing his shit. But she's a good girl. I don't want to do that to her because she's a really nice girl. All right. Anyway, I'm here. I'll take a picture of the garage and I'll put it as the, you know, as a screenshot for this video. I'll keep you guys guessing because you guys don't know what the hell I'm going to put on that screenshot, right? So I'll do that. I'll take a picture and you're like, what the hell is this mess? And now you know. If you watch the video, then you know. So, you're welcome. All right. Bye.